Happy New Year, everyone. Welcome to Practice Time with Ms. Rhona. My name is Rhona-Mae Arca, and I am a registered music teacher here in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. So, this is a series where you get to hang out with me in the studio, in my practice room, while I'm practicing, and I'll share some practice tips along the way, and if you have any questions, any tips to share as well, please drop them down in the comments. I believe I have it set so that the live chat is on. If not, let me know somehow, some way, somehow. My contact information is on the channel. So, let me just get the chair all set up here. Okay, I'm just going to have a sip of tea here. I hope everyone had a good Christmas break. For my students, this has been our first week back to lessons. Next week, they're all heading back to school, so back to in-person classes. Good luck, everybody. Stay safe. That's all I can say. Let's see. So, from talking to my students, it sounds like they had the same agenda for their break that I had, which was to enjoy the break. It's, almost goes without saying that 2020 was an interesting year. It was challenging, and a break was needed. So I'm just going to have a treat here. Thank you, Erica. I have a student who, her family is really fantastic with baking. So, ooh. Okay, I'm going to try not to do what I did last stream, where I almost choked on chocolate. So, That was tasty. Okay, so theme for today, getting back into the swing of things, because, we all need that. I know a few of my students had gotten all the way up to Christmas, played their Christmas songs for family and friends, and then that was it. For me, it was actually kind of similar, so, because I played at let's swallow first. Excuse me. Let's get some tea. Excuse me. So yeah, for me, I played at Christmas Day Mass and New Year's Eve on the piano, and I sang on the 27th. So that was Holy Family, I think. So practicing was pretty much, a couple days before, day of, and then break. Because like I said, we all needed that break. So very happy to hear that my students did take advantage of that. I did stress several times. Okay, so that does mean that we got to get back into the basics. I actually should relabel this. If I can do that. To basics. There we go. I'm going to try out this new little setup here with the boxes. Okay, so I'm going to start with some ear training, rhythm training, and sight reading. And I am actually going to take a couple of songs that two of my students have picked to start working on this week. So let me just grab. I'm going to change the view here in just a sec. There we go. So, Umi no Mieru gai. Okay, Umi no Mieru gai. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so this is from Kiki's Delivery Service, so Studio Ghibli. And I think I'm just going to try sight reading. Well, you've got the first couple of lines. Actually, maybe what I'll do is, this just makes it a little bit harder for you guys, sorry. But if I can maybe zoom out just a smidge. Is that the zoom? That's fine tools. No, Okay, so I am going to go here, zoom. I'm not too sure which way. Zoom to page. See, that's a little too small for you guys, isn't it? Okay, so let me see. Maybe if I zoom page width. That still just gives you 2 lines. Okay, so you all know that it's that piece. I'm going to perhaps just, yeah, I'll get rid of that. See, sorry, that only gives you guys, I have to get rid of that find. There's the X. It's kind of hard to see from the distance I'm at. Okay, so what I'll do then, I guess, just for ease, is I'll sight read the first 2 lines in one chunk, and then I'll stop and move that up and sight read the next 2 lines. So, okay, so just to review how to sight read. Okay, so full disclosure, I have not looked at this yet. So this is totally sight reading. Just a bit of stretching here, because I did not really totally stretch at the beginning. There's nothing that looks rhythmically tricky for the first 2 lines, so I think I'm just going to count in and just go in slowly. Key, that's a good question. Am I in G major? Am I in E minor? With that 1 sharp, I'm not too sure. I think it's major, from what I remember of the movie. This was one of the less scary Studio Ghibli ones. Yeah. Okay, so 1 and 2, 3 and 4, and 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. No take backs with sight reading. Don't worry too much about fingering. Interesting. I would have written that differently, but okay. So yeah, the end, that bar 7, 8, 9, bar 9. I'm not too sure if I would have written all those ledger lines like that, or if I would have just put it in treble clef. But I wasn't the arranger, so. This arrangement came from, I think, Sheet Host. Okay, so I'll just sight read through the next couple of lines here. Okay, so again, slow, no take backs, don't worry about fingering. So, 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's nice when it repeats. Okay, so technically speaking, once you get through the first 2 lines, it does repeat. So I think I wouldn't be surprised if my student gets most of the first page for the first week. Okay, so but at least that gives me a sense, because it's been a very, very long time since I've this is from. It's been a very, very long time since I've played. Oh, seriously? That is from this page? Okay, let me show you this. Okay. So, the bulk of the song is, it's printed off normally. Last page came out like that. Odd. Okay, so I'm going to sight read one more thing, and this one I might actually do some rhythm work on. I have not yet watched Yakusoku no Neverland. I hear it's really good. A few of my students have been watching it, so. Overworld. Oh, they've done some really good anime OPs. All right, so I'll take a look. Let me throw on the other score here for you to follow along. So I'll change the view so you can see the music. I think we got this arrangement on MuseScore. Okay, so I think we'll do the first. Also just the first couple of lines. Well, I'll probably go to the cadence. I'll probably go that far. Okay, let us see. Okay, so I think I'm gonna do a bit of rhythm. Yeah, I'm gonna clap. That rhythm looks kind of tricky there once you get to bar 4. Okay, so we've got. Okay, so first bar, animated alligator, animated alligator. Okay, that's straightforward enough. Okay, right hand bar 4. So we got animated alligator, animated alligator. Okay. So yeah, for those of you who've caught some of the earlier practice times, with 16th notes, my teacher Eleanor Lawson had me just use words. So 1 syllable per 16th note, which is much easier than going 1E and D, 2E and D, 1, 3E and D, 4E and D. Yeah, animated alligator, so much easier. Hey, wow. I'm just checking to see key signature, straightforward. Andante, not too shabby. I've only heard a snippet of the OP, so I know Overworld style, though, because they did I think it was the first Bleach OP. That was cool. So, okay, so we got, I hate these ledger lines. Okay, so that's going to be, okay, and not too far. So, always good, pro tip, with sight reading, just make sure you look things over first before you jump in. When I was my students' ages, I just jumped in, and then, it was just a mess. So, pro tip, look things over, go slow, don't worry about being perfect. So, we got animated alligator, Yay, repetition. Animated alligator, animated alligator, cool. I'm going to keep going to bar 6. Animated alligator, animated alligator, mess that up. I'm going farther than I planned to. stopped counting. So another pro tip, count. Because the moment you stop counting, that's, all stuff goes out the window. So let me just so you guys can see what I'm trying to do, I'll go up. Okay. So I'll start read these 2 bars, and then we'll call sight reading and ear training done. So I guess not sight reading, because now it's my second time through, but I'm actually going to concentrate and try to look ahead, because that's the other thing we should be doing with sight reading. So we got animated alligator, animated alligator, animated alligator, Interesting. Okay. It's an OP. Usually those go fast, especially for action drama. Yeah. So that will be interesting. My students have picked some really, really cool pieces for the winter term. So at least those who are doing other pieces. Okay. So now, with that out of the way, jump into some of the students' pieces. So again, for those of you who are just popping in, just stumbled upon this and randomly came to this timestamp, welcome to my practice room. I'm going through some of my students' repertoire today and technique. It's a good way for me to get back into shape. Okay, there we go. Here is On the Lake. Hey, what can I say about this? So my student is working on the last bit. She has made it to the second page. So our goal is for her to finish the whole piece by the end of the month, and definitely doable. But as for my goal, I'll just run through, I guess. See if I knew what my own trouble spots were. I know what her trouble spots are, so I'll definitely go through those. I was just thinking about, for me, what I could run through that I would have issues with. I think for me it's flow, because I would like to do a teacher demo, a recording of this, but okay. So I think my practice plan for this will be I'll drill her trouble spots on page 2. And then I'll just do a couple of flow drills for me, and we'll call that done, just so I can get on to the other pieces and, wrap up at a decent time and enjoy the sunshine while there's still sunshine. So, okay, I'm going to put the overhead cam on Spotlight. So you can see the new Toucan that joined the plushy group. He's hanging out here at the piano now. He still needs a name. Somebody has come up with Sam. Someone came up with Tukey, Banana. There's also William Beckett the First. What else? Perry, Toucan the Second of Softenberg, and Tamjiro. So I'll get my students to pick that up. If you have any other suggestions, go ahead and drop them down in the comments. Okay, so students problem spots. Yes, 25 to 29. That's everybody's trouble spot. So. Okay, so my issue was basically the last 2 bars because I stopped thinking about fingering. So. Next spot she has issues with Barth. Well, she hasn't quite gotten to 34 yet, so I'll do the coda. So 34 to the end. So that was actually okay. Okay, and then like I said, my practice goal for this is to have it record in recordable shape within the next few weeks. One triplet, yeah, I'm so not there. Okay, let's try maybe 56. One triplet, two triplet. Well, we'll see how well I do with 56. It's like, the feeling is like I'm barely in control. Oh, yeah, actually, I'm going to play with this view. Not that view, this view, that view, this view. Okay, but I'm going to do it that way. There you go. Okay, that felt like I was barely in control. So I'm going to bring it down to maybe 50 beats a minute. Okay, so pro tip, when you're working on speed, just work on a small chunk. So either just one phrase at a time or two phrases. Don't try to get the whole piece all at the same speed in one go. I mean, unless it's a short piece and, you know, it's going well. But okay, I'm going to try. $60 beats a minute. I'm going to try, yeah, I know that's 10 higher. I'm going to try the every other bar drill. One triplet, two triplet, 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 one triplet, two triplet. Ah, I stopped focusing. Oh, I'm using totally wrong notes. Okay. Okay, so that kind of fizzled at the end, so I'm going to do that again. One triplet, two triplet, one triplet, two triplet, two triplet, one triplet, two triplet, one triplet, one triplet, two triplet, one triplet, two triplet, one triplet, two triplet. Okay, so that was much more successful. Now I'm going to do all the even number bars in that section. So one triplet, two triplet, 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 one triplet, two triplet. Again, just the end. I think we have that tendency to lose focus at the very end. Okay, so that's okay. Okay, so now the true test. The true test is if I can put that at that speed, all the bars. One triplet, two triplet. say earlier about the end? Yeah, last 2 bars. There. Better, but... Oh, treats drill. Okay, so we'll use, I guess, the chocolate as my treats because they're wrapped up. There's, like, I can break these in half. So I'll break them in half, but I'm not going to, just to be neat, I'm not going to move them back and forth, but we'll keep track. So, okay, so for the first treat to move closer to my tummy, figuratively speaking. Okay, that was one successful run through. So we'll try that again to move a second treat closer to my tummy. Okay, actually, just, yeah. Screw it. We'll do it. Real stuff. It's just I don't want to get all melty fingers, But, Alright, the napkin. Okay, so that was, one successful run through, trying not to melt. Okay, so we have 4 pieces of chocolate. Okay, so stick that on the Kleenex. Okay, so one moves closer to my tummy. Okay. Second one. Okay, second treat moves closer to my tummy. Okay. Oh, okay, so that was I started in the wrong place. We won't move any treats. And that was like I just was not in the right headspace, so I gotta move that one treat back. Okay, that treat can move now. That closer to my tummy. So. Okay, good. Okay, one more treat. Okay, true test. Okay, and for me to be able to eat the treats, let's try all the way through now. Can't eat the treats yet. Wow. Dang it. Now I bet if we turned off the metronome, no problemo. Done. Okay, so mission accomplished on that. Enjoying treats. Wow. Ooh, that one was coffee and chocolate. That's a good combo. A really, really, really good combo. Okay, I'm gonna close out of that other sheet music there that I have on the other screen because it's distracting me. There we go. So that's better. Okay, so next up, a piece that One of my grade 7 students picked right before Christmas. It is so new that I do not have a post-it flaggy on it yet. So I couldn't tell you what page number it's in. Oh, perhaps if I looked at the table of contents. Victor Kosenko, 56. Okay, well, it's late romantic, even impressionism, but I'd say it's post-romantic, just having played a little bit. Okay, so my student was working on bars 1 to 12. I'm just going to run through the first page, just to give myself an idea. And I'll kind of identify some of the potential challenges that, my student may wind up facing. Anyone working on this piece may face. Maybe I'll run through the whole thing. We'll see. Okay. I kind of like this setup. Let me know if you like this setup with the cameras, where I can actually just switch back and forth. Let me get the treats out of the way. That'll be good. Okay. Nice. Okay. So yeah, I think I read this once for my student when we were picking pieces. Maybe not. Maybe I had YouTube do it. I might have. I mean, if we are talking about the last week before Christmas break, I probably got YouTube to do it because I think we were all really brain dead. Okay. And I seem to recall last time I read through this, I tossed in that G sharp. God, this is so Russian. Sharp. I mean, doesn't it have that desolate Russian winter sound? Does to me. It sounds like a music box to me. Now I'm really sight reading. natural. Yeah. It's pretty. It's pretty. I think she's going to do a good job with this. She's a very expressive player, so I think it's going to challenge her to be really, really expressive. More expressive than she is currently. Because Russian music's kind of big that way. Okay, so challenges. Well, definitely the accidentals. And balance. So just making sure that. So strong, weak, strong, weak. And then the other challenge would be, while you're trying to balance that, making this as cantabile or songy. So ya da dee da dee 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 da, and even more intense da dee 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 dee. Oh yeah, she and I'll definitely have to play with rubato. This is screaming for it. Ya da dee ya. I did not lift. Ya da dee ya da dee ya da dum. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, I'd say balance is going to be the big challenge. So. Fingering and making sure these double thirds are as legato as possible. So fingering, very, very important. Little blue, yeah, retard there. That's gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. And then, yeah, accidentals, I'd say, is the other big thing to worry about. Cool. I just want to double check speed. So 42 to the half. Oh, 1 beat per bar. Okay, so this is not like trudging really slowly through a rush, the big snowbank in St. Petersburg. This is going to be kind of a stormy, storms rolling in, or you're inside and there's a storm outside and you're enjoying a hot cup of tea or hot chocolate with Bailey's if you're a music teacher. Yeah, and definitely it's got those ebbs and flows, so there's going to be some push and some pull and some rubato. I think my student's going to really enjoy this. And like I said, it'll be a good challenge. So, yeah. Okay, so next piece. Ooh, moving up. It's like, don't need to think too hard piece, don't need to think too hard piece. Oh God, now I need to think. Okay. But that's one of the cool things I'd have to say about teaching music, right? Having all these students come in or zoom in, all at different levels, all different learning styles. So, and every piece is unique too. Time for more chocolate. Okay, so my student finally did make it to the end with this. So now she's like drilling treble spots. I think today what I'll do is drill treble spots, because I haven't looked at it since last year. So my treble spots, 440, 447, the coda. Okay. Oh, maybe I'll look at the B section actually. Yeah. Maybe the pickup into 23. I just have to memorize this because I don't want to deal with the page turn. Okay, well, I will drill the B section and then the return of the A section, because I think that's what, well, I know that's what my student needs to work on, but it's also what I need to work on. Oh, I was trying to get the views to flip. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna grab another one of, this tree. Hemiolas are such a pain. 1 triplet, 2 triplet, bam, 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 bam. Except it's fairly soft, so. I've already forgotten that. Do a dotted quarter note there. I don't know. Oh, for those who are wondering, my student and I are using the Kalmus edition of John Field's Nocturnes. I'll put the link down below. Rearrange the chair. Okay, make sure that's okay. Okay, I'm going back to bar 27. Yeah. That definitely needs a change of mood. Okay, so I think I'm going to review that again, just because it's a little goofy. And then I'm going to jump to, a little further down, so like pick up into 37 maybe. Because there's a bit there that looks like I need to review it. Okay, one more time. Actually, I'm going to go back to 24. That hemiola is going to drive me nuts. I should have kept the pedal down. Darn it. And then change here. I might as well keep going. I just want to change the pedal, but I'm not supposed to. Okay. So some of these arrangements you have to be careful too, because when the ones have the stars. Oh, here, let me just flip the camera view for you. It's better to see. So those ones, you have to watch some of the older editions, because the printers put the stars, the symbols to lift the pedal in random spots. I mean, it's better now, but it's my least favorite for pedal markings, because I find it's the least precise. And I don't know, my ear's been wanting to change the pedal more frequently. I think partially because I've been doing it slow. It's not ready for fast yet. Okay, I'm going to do the pickup into bar 35. So I'm going to try and go slower just so I can try to get my foot to cooperate and to get the notes and the flow and all that fun stuff. So. So, yeah, now we're getting to bar 39 and 40 where I really need to drill it. So, I'm going to break this down into even smaller chunks. Okay. actually. Let's do... see, it makes it easier to see what the chord is. We got what? A flat diminished, 7th. E flat major. E natural, G flat, and B. It sounds dominant 7th-ish. I'm just missing a C sharp or D flat, which my ear so badly wants to hear, but it's not there. Okay, interesting. Miss Mahaffey's right. Miss Mahaffey taught me when I was in junior and senior high. There were a lot of times where I just kept looking down at my hands and not look at the music. And as a teacher, I catch my students doing that too. Yeah, she kept telling me that you don't need to look at your hands. You can kind of see through just off of your peripheral vision, but it's really good. And the jazz and the pop and the rock musicians know this. Play by feel. You know that this is, okay, so looking for a group of 3. So here's F, G, A, B, C. Get to know what an octave feels like. And memorize your chord shapes. So C major, minor, dominant 7th, diminished 7th. Half diminished would be... Wait, that's just the flat 5th. There's half diminished. Okay, so yeah, another pro tip. Keyboard geography is a thing. But it's hard, just learning to trust. And I find it even harder singing, just trusting your ear to know what an E sounds like, or what a perfect 5th sounds like. So that just means more practice. Always more practice. Okay, I'm going to drill 39 and 40, just because that is still wobbly. And then I'll go back, I'll go up to the delicatamente part. Delicatamente. Yeah, it's so much easier to get that Italian accent. Maybe because I took French when, I lived in Ontario, and French lessons here and there, so. Italian being a fellow Romance language and, the main language for music, comes a bit more easily than, say, Japanese or Russian. Definitely easier than German. Okay, that was quite the side trip. Time for a treat. Or tea. Okay, so I am going to run through 39 and 40. Super slow. Tai Chi slow, as one of my Budo buddies would say. And one shot at glory. Maybe. I don't know. Okay, pick up into 39. So I started second guessing myself in bar 40. That's what happened. Well, that's what went down. Okay, Friday. Words are, trippy. And I missed that. Okay, so let me review that. That's... My one teacher, Eleanor, said that a treble spot is always between two notes. So find the treble spot, zoom in on that, and then work out. So it was somewhere here. I keep tossing in an E instead of a D. Okay. Less sucky. Let's just go back to the beginning of the bar. I need to grab a highlighter. Mrs. Ginsburg, she would use, we would utilize practice copies. And they got really mucked up, so she'd use a different highlighter color every week. So if there were 5 different colors around a note that you kept messing up, or a spot you kept messing up, she was not very patient with you. Because that meant that it was a problem spot for 5 bloody weeks in a row. Yeah, see, got it. I thought about it. I thought it's supposed to be finger 2. I don't know. Okay, hang on. See. It just can't possibly be finger 2 if you want finger 1 there on the E flat. I guess unless I did that. That just looks weird. Is this not more logical? At least for my hand. Yeah. So yes, sometimes you have to adjust fingering. It says 2. Although, that's putting it around the triplet. I bet they meant to put 3 for it's a triplet. No, because they didn't need to do that anywhere else. They're clearly saying do it this way. But as you can see, that's kind of awkward for my hand. My student might be able to do it. She's got slightly longer fingers. But I will switch that fingering around. Okay, now to the delicatamente part, which is bar 47, 48 to the end of 49. So, okay, because it's been a long time since, hey, last year. Left hand is just doing 1 to 5, 7, back to 1. Okay, got it. I thought I could get it on the first go, but no, of course not. That's usually not how practicing works. Second time. Okay, but that could have been a fluke, so definitely got to do it at least one more time. Definitely was a fluke, so I'm gonna do it again. Again. Oh, I'm gonna stop myself from doing that. That's a bad habit from junior high. All right. Okay. Oops. I just lost the floaty thing. The foamy thing. Okay. I would like to run through the coda, but I think I'll leave that for another day. Got through a couple of treble spots at least. Anyway, so move that over. So the final piece that I have on tap for today is a Sérénade. Haberbier. Try saying that 10 times fast. So this is what, late romantic? Romantic. Yeah, romantic. Ernst. So German dude with a kind of Frenchy name with a piece spelt in the French spelling. That smacks exoticism to me. Okay. I think My students currently like in polishing mode or the beginnings of. I think I'll run through the B section and then the return of the A section because that has not received as much practice time as the initial A section. And that'll give me enough, hopefully, of a refresher so that at our lesson next week I won't suck. Okay, so let's flip the cameras around. B section starts on bar 23, second page. So we have, let's review what key I'm in. Temporarily in B minor. Okay. So we got. Okay, wait. I'm not feeling the. Temporarily in an A major. That's not minor. It's been that long since I've looked at this. Oops. Okay, so we got this bar. The very chromatic-y bar. G, still G. Maybe I'm just gonna get through B today. It's so rusty, man. Okay. Painfully rusty. I will need to review what my chords are. Okay, so we've got B minor here. Moving on to B diminished. Oh, wait. Half diminished. Yeah, it's a half diminished chord, so. Going to E7. To A major. Totally makes sense. And then we got F sharp 7, which means the next chord should be B minor or major, which it is. And I only say that because there's like that 5-1 circle of fifths pattern happening here. What's next? This is where I tripped up. So we got B sharp, G sharp, D sharp, F sharp. Okay, so B sharp, D sharp, F sharp, and G sharp. Wait, B sharp, G sharp, B sharp. Oh, G sharp 7. Okay, so then C sharp should be the next chord. C sharp major, which it is. Okay, so I should write these down because I have not analyzed it in my brain recently, and there's something magical. Actually, I guess not really magical. It's scientific. It's science. But writing something down all the way up to your brain cells. Neurons. That's it. Neurology. Okay. So this is B minor. And then I'm going to, this is B, it's a half diminished seventh, so. And then this was E7. And first inversion going to A. And then we got F sharp 7 going to B minor. So you can see circle of fifths. This was G sharp 7. First inversion. Well, that's also first inversion. I'm going to C sharp major. And then this is C sharp 7? Is it C sharp 7? Hang on, C sharp, G sharp, B sharp, F sharp. Oh, there's an E sharp in the right hand. It's got a minor 7th sound to it. D flat. Well, that's essentially a D sharp 7. Oh. Heh. No, not a minor 7th, a major 7th. Okay. That's for a few bars. Oh, if I can get these chords in my head, that will be a good day. Okay, so starting on 23. Play around with fingering, because I've never gotten that far where I have to think about it too hard. I really should. No. That's a E sharp. Well. Oh well, Z's. I'll try that much again, but I'll go in smaller chunks. I think maybe I'll do the pickup into 25. I think I need to really review wait. See, I'm missing that G sharp that I needed to hold. All right, so would have been really nice to end this with a yay, I got this. But I was going to do some technical exercises, but I think I'll leave that for another day. I did do my technique this week. I did record a couple of teacher demo videos, so we'll leave that for when they come out. But yeah, I'll leave that. And kind of start wrapping things up here. So that is it for today. I guess I don't really need the second view. Thank you for those of you who snuck in when I was practicing and who are catching the replay. So I do hope you did enjoy a good Christmas break, or at least you got a break. And I hope the return to school goes smoothly as it can, given the circumstances. So, next week, I think the focus is going to be anime music, because I've got a bunch of students who've just picked up a whole bunch of anime music, because we're starting a new season, so why not? And then I think I'll just keep going along with the other eras, so the week after that might be either late romantic or impressionism-ish. Yeah, the list E end of things. But I do have a special treat for the end of the month. So what I'm hoping to do is the last stream of the month is going to be a little different with guests. So I haven't quite decided if we're going to pre-record or if we're going to do it live. I think for the first time we'll probably pre-record, just because it's a brand new venture for everyone involved. So I've got 3 guests lined up. They're all adult learners, so they'll share their adventures and their insights with regards to practicing and to learning a musical instrument as an adult. They're varied. So we got taiko, we've got piano, we've got flute, we've got, I think, voice as well. So it should be a fun time. Once I get that nailed down, I'll send out the details. Once again, thanks for hanging out while I'm practicing. If you have any questions, please drop them down in the comments or send a message to the studio. If you're one of my students and something didn't quite make sense, we can take a look at that and review that together at your next lesson. If you're not my student, maybe check with your teacher, try a few things, see what works, what doesn't. Always good to check with your teacher first. And you can share the clip. That's fine. And that is really it. I had an interesting interview this morning with an engineering student. So it's with regards to online lessons and the technology that's used during online lessons. So he and his classmates are trying to put together something that will help minimize or eliminate sound latency so that it would be possible to do piano combos again. So piano duets or trios, or like with my students, we have downs sometimes, so we'll have someone on piano, percussion, rhythm, like a full rhythm section. So that will be cool, because it does seem like it will still be a while yet before we can do musical ensembles normally. It'll be much easier in the spring when we can actually do this outside and be well spaced out. So in the meantime, happy practicing, please stay safe, and we'll catch you next week. Have a good weekend. Bye.